Hi. So this video will be coming to you a bit earlier this month because I'm going to do two videos. Both of them are analysis videos because it's been a while since I did an analysis. So this week's one is a Xanadu analysis, and then in 2 weeks' time I'll present you an analysis and review of Netflix's The Sandman. So if you don't like this one, you can always wait a couple weeks and maybe you'll like the next one. Who knows? Yeah, so let's get started. Olivia Newton-John was a fantastic Australian singer and actress, best known for her role as Sandy in 1978's Grease movie. She passed away in August of 2022, and this essay will be a tribute of a sort to her memory. Grease is not my favorite of her films. I like her 1980 Disco's 40 mix Xanadu. You might be asking, what is Xanadu about? Xanadu is about a painter named Sonny Malone, played by Michael Beck, who works as a record poster artist. The best word I can come up with that. He repaints album covers onto bigger canvases so you can put them on the outside of music stores. If you have the proper name for that, leave it in the comments, because I really don't know the name. Sonny's lost his motivation to paint. Nothing inspires him, and at the start of the movie, we see him tearing up a drawing and throwing it out the window. These scraps of paper fly to a mural of muses on a wall, and this awakens the muses on the wall. Sidebar, I'd like to specify that these muses are quite loosely based on the muses in Greek mythology. The muse we focus on in the movie is Kira, who is played by Olivia Newton-John. When she comes out of the mural, she kisses Sonny and skates away. Afterwards, Sonny then sees her face on an album he is tasked to repaint. She's standing in front of an auditorium, and through the course of the movie, he will go to the auditorium, he will find her there, she'll tell him his name, and they'll start to fall in love. That's how that works. While he searched for Kira, Sonny met a man named Danny, who is played by Gene Kelly. If you don't know Gene Kelly, he was in Singing in the Rain. He's a very good dancer, mostly like a 40s, 50s, 60s actor that you might know him in for mostly musicals. He's really good. Danny played in a 40s band. We find out during the song Wherever You're Away From Me that he and Kira had history. Danny is looking to open a club for people to listen to music, and Sonny decides to help him. The two decide to buy the auditorium from the album, and with Kira's influence, they name it Xanadu. She quotes a poem, and that's how they decide to name it that. As they observe the place being renovated for the club, Kira and Sonny decide that Danny needs a new look, so they take him away to get some new clothes. Then Kira and Sonny return to Sonny's house, where Kira reveals who she really is, and then disappears. Sonny heads to the mural, where he tries to skate through to get to Kira, and succeeds. He tries to bargain with Zeus to get Kira to come back to him for a day, but then is sent away, and Kira then sings the song Suspended in Time, which I feel like is almost everybody's favorite song from the movie. This song is a ballad and an ode to how Kira feels about Sonny, and about her yearning to be with him. Zeus eventually agrees to let her go back to the night, quote, or forever. When the club opens up, there's music and roller skating and smiles. The best part is when Kira reappears and begins to sing the title song, soon being accompanied by her sisters and blowing Sonny kisses. After she disappears again, Sonny sits with Danny, who calls over a waitress to give Sonny a drink. He takes the drink and looks at the waitress to thank her before realizing she looks like Kira. The movie ends with Sonny talking to this woman, and we can only hope that it ended well. I'm not too sure she's actually a Kira, but I can't be certain on that, so yeah. So now we move on to some analyses. And I watched the movie prior to writing this essay so that I could analyze it perfectly for you guys. Kira reveals her name as being the muse Terpsichore. In Greek mythology, this is the muse of dance, which I think actually makes sense to me because she inspires Sonny to open a dance club, and most of the musical moments in the film are overlaid to a dance number. She has a tap number with Danny during Whenever You're Away From Me, and she's seen dancing in I'm Alive, the scene where the muses wake up. She dances when Sunny finds her in the auditorium, and she has a whole few minutes long dance sequence in the title song. There's like a 4-minute dance sequence of different music styles during Xanadu. There's like a little intermission. It's really cool. I'll put the link up to the song up there that you can watch maybe if I find the right video for it and you can see it. Although it's never completely revealed, I theorize Kira's name changes to fit whatever time period she's in. For example, Danny doesn't recognize the name Kira, which implies that Terpsichore gave herself a different alias when she met Danny back in the 40s. Which would make sense, because I don't think Kira would be the most popular of names in the 40s. Fun fact, I learned from the film's IMDb page, Kira's real name in the stage production of Xanadu is Cleo, the Muse of History. Which to me would also make sense because the song Dancing in the film works to merge a genre stuck in history with the glam rock genre of the 80s, so a Muse of History could theoretically inspire one to open a club that combines two separate forms of music, because technically that would count as praising and proclaiming history, but I still feel that Terpsichore is the best fit to Kira's real self. The song Dancing is a great example of those song mashups that are so popular these days. At the point it happens in the film, Danny and Sunny are imagining two separate ideas of music for the club, Danny with a 40s big band, and Sunny with an 80s rock band. As the music progresses, you start to notice the two becoming intertwined, eventually just performing together in a wonderful harmony of a mashup song, both songs about dancing. The reason these two genres of music mix together so well goes down to the drum beats in the background. If you listen closely, both genres have the same beats, which lends a good bridge for the two to merge. I'll put the song up there for you to listen to. This drum beat allows the main instrumentals of the songs to play off each other in a sort of rounds pattern, much like when we used to sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat in primary school, and then you'd have like different groups sing different parts at different times. It works like that in this song, sort of like taking turns to dominate the song. They managed to seamlessly slop together, giving you this beautiful song that I personally think is underappreciated. Another song that I would like to analyze is Don't Walk Away, song up here as well. This song is accompanied by an animation when Sunny and Kira share a kiss not of inspiration, but of love. It is also performed not by the two characters, but from the band of the movie, the Electric Light Orchestra, which is a great band, and look them up, they sing great songs. The song considers what would happen if the protagonist, Sunny in this case, asked his lover not to walk away. It suggests that Kira would be like she was before, when she would avoid and tease him, and pleads for her not to leave as it would leave him lonely and empty. The chorus continues to beg for the lover to say, "Don't walk away," and to stay with him all through his life. It demonstrates a dependency on the lover, a need for her to brighten his darknesses and accompany his nights. The following verse questions whether the relationship is a dream, and asks when the dream will end. It reflects on the consequences of the dream ending, cutting off everything they know and leaving him alone. The next verse goes on to wonder where the protagonist would go at the conclusion of this dream, and guesses that he'll find the answer after she goes. The chorus then repeats, reflecting the scenes playing out in the animation of Kira continuously running away from Sunny. As the song reaches its end, the screen goes dark before we witness the fallout of Kira's admission of the truth, and leads into the next song, The Fall. The song, The Fall, which plays as Sunny is trying to find a way to get to Kira after she returns home, and is also performed by the Electric Light Orchestra, acts as a sort of internal monologue to Sunny's feelings. While most likely not written for the movie, it really works as a monologue to what Sunny may be thinking as he searches for Kira. The opening of the song witnesses hearing the voice of a lover, in this case Kira, but, when the lights go down, the partner is nowhere to be found. This imagery is followed by the line, "It's a lie," implying that the relationship was false the whole time. Next, we reminisce on the farewell between the protagonist and the lover. The line about autumn rain here leads me to believe this song was not written for the movie because the movie does not take place in autumn. I think. I don't actually know where the movie takes place. It's somewhere coastal and it's always sunny, so it can't be autumn. However, it still fits the main theme of the musical. The chorus of the song attempts to convince us that the relationship was false, assuring us that the lover couldn't be wrong and asking how one could know they were dreaming. This fits to Sunny because he thought that his relationship with Kira was real, only to find that it was fake, not truly there. The next line of the song, "Now that you're gone, I will go on really believing," narrates that Sunny can still believe that Kira loves him, and he will take the fall by venturing out to find her so that he can still be with her. As Sunny finds the mural of the Muses, this song reaches its climax and ends, showing that Sunny is determined to find Kira. The line, "I call to you once more," relates to Sunny's final calls to Kira as she disappears back home, reminding us of the goal as Sunny backs up to skate into the mural. The final line of the song, "I take the fall," matches up with Sunny going toward the mural, and instead of smashing into the wall, he ends up traveling within it to the realm where Kira resides, leading us into our next song, "Suspended in Time." This song is sung by Kira after Sunny is sent away from her home as a reflection on how she feels about her parents' decision not to let her spend one more night with Sunny. The first verse of the song reflects on Kira's feelings of childishness and foolishness, as well as her ill-planned confidence in her solitude. It also reflects on her watching of Sunny and remembering that she could not ever have a life with him, however she could not imagine a life without him. She continues by questioning how their relationship can work without a miracle, appealing for Sunny to keep her suspended in time with him, implying that maybe Sunny could freeze the moment so that the two can remain together for as long as she wants. The line, "None of the rules apply," voices that Kira does not care about rules whenever she's with Sunny, as evidenced by her statement to her parents that she'd never asked them for anything before these events. The ending of the chorus, "I know for certain goodbye is a crime," reflects on Sunny's "the fall" moment, demonstrating the mutual understanding that farewell each other feels wrong, and therefore is a crime in their minds. She finishes the chorus with a plea for Sunny to suspend her in time, implying that Kira believes if she's trapped in time, then Sunny can call on her whenever he needs her. The second and last verse reminisces on how Kira denied her feelings for Sunny, and she accuses that decision as wasting their time. She follows up this memory with admitting that she can't last a day without him. She continues with an analysis of Sunny's best features that she declares she'll remember forever. The repetition of the chorus continues Kira's plea to stay with Sunny, this time sounding more like she's singing to her parents than to Sunny. She wishes to be suspended so that she can spend as long as possible with the man she loves, because she'd never felt like this before. When she finishes her song, the camera pans up to the sky, and we hear her parents agree to let her go back for a night, or for forever, because her parents can get times mixed up. So I guess you could say Kira got her wish. After this analysis, you're probably wondering why the movie flopped when it came out. Well, I did some research, and one article I found seemed to theorize that the movie flopped because it was too much of a merge of 80s disco and 40s classical music. Also, apparently, the script and acting weren't good? I don't know. I realized that the merging of music, while great today, was probably not appreciated as much in the 80s. But for most of the characters, the acting was wonderful. I guess the script could have been reworked, and I could probably write a better script for the movie, but the movie shouldn't be frowned upon simply because of the script. I love this movie, because to me, it had a good story. I'm also quite partial to stories of inspiration for writers and artists, as I am one myself, and you'll see me cover muses again when I get to the Sandman analysis. I like watching the love that blooms from someone becoming inspired to do something they love, and the dancing was a bonus. I loved the dance sequence in Whenever You're Away From Me. It had tap in it. It's really cool. I liked the multiple dance sequence in the Xanadu scene at the end. The costuming was also famous. I liked Kira's comfortable, loose clothing and Danny's fancy clothes. It's just one of those musicals that put a nice feeling in my heart and makes me smile and sing along. So, by my standards, it's a good musical. By everyone else's, probably not. But I would like to bring up to whoever wrote that article that Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody came out in 1978, and it was top on the charts, and it was a mix of different music styles, so I kind of doubt that Xanadu flopped because of its mix of music, but that might just be me. That's all I've got to say about Xanadu. It's a good musical, it's my favourite Olivia Newton-John movie, and it's got good music. If there's anything else you want to discuss, put them down in the comments. I would love to hear what you thought of the movie, whether you've seen the movie or hope to see it now. Thank you for joining me on this analysis of Xanadu. I look forward to discussing some more media soon. In 2 weeks' time, I will be doing a Sandman analysis, and I would have done it earlier, but There are 11 episodes to analyze, and I got into some really deep analysis with it. So, I haven't finished writing it yet, at the time of this recording. Next month, I'm going to be reading some of my spookiest original stories for October being spooky month, so I hope you enjoy that. I haven't planned out November, and December I want to talk about Christmas movies. So, yeah. If you liked this video, give it a like. Comment your favorite Olivia Newton-John song or movie in the comments. Tell me if you liked Xanadu. I would love to hear your opinion on it. And I'll see you in 2 weeks.